Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner. The last video went longer than I wanted it to do. I usually am planning to only do one day at a time, but essentially I wanted to find out what happened if you didn't get back home before the night ran out, and we found out. But I wanted to, it took a while for the guy that was that out scavenging to come back, so I wanted to see the results. So that's why that video kind of went longer. So we're actually going to have a little bit more in this video. We're going to actually have two scavenging excursions. We're going to have the beginning of the video, the last day's scavenging, and then we're going to do next day's scavenging as well. So I was talking about the small apartment, and it says this is an old apartment building and is owned by an elderly couple and their son. They are still around, somehow managing to fend off looters. They probably have supplies like food and meds, but won't be willing to share with us. We can try to steal or take them by force. Lockpicks might come in handy. Okay, so it looks like they have a lot of supplies, but it sounds like we're going to have to essentially go in there and smash and grab to get it. So I'm not really willing to do that yet. Sniper Junction. This city center used to be beautiful with parks, squares, and monuments, surrounded by old buildings. Unfortunately, numerous incidents with civilians shot out there earned it the nickname Sniper Junction. We may find valuable things there, but it's very risky. So it says some food and then a huge amount of materials and stuff like that, but I'm almost thinking supermarket? Because it says lots of food, and at this point, I need the food. I need food, and this seems like the best bet, and honestly, I think our run is going really badly, and this might not go well. Especially seeing how Marco, the guy scavenging, is not in the best health. But every other choice we have, Shelled School, I don't think we have the resources to get to whatever food's there. And there are people there that are kind of in our way. So this, I think, has the best chance. So we're going to have to go with it because we need the food. It just straight up, we need the food. So let's go. I'm going to have him take the shovel. For nothing else, he can use it as a weapon if he needs it. We're going to leave the knife behind so that Pavel can defend himself at home. That's all we're going to take, though, outside of that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to scavenge. And I really hope this doesn't go poorly. But, as I said, our primary concern is food at this point. We need food. Okay, so there are people here. And they may have guns. It's kind of hard to tell. Alright, we got water. Oops, I didn't want to take that. I'm going to take these things. I'm going to not take the gunpowder and shell casings for now, though. Okay. Honestly, I don't know what happens if these guys see me. Hey, you. Should be enough for both of us, don't worry. Okay, so they're not going to attack me. So, I'm not going to bother those guys, but at the same time, it looks like they're not going to attack me, so I shouldn't worry about it too much. Alright, we got food, and I'm going to go ahead and take that just because it stacks. And the electrical parts, what the heck, I'll grab all because he has a big inventory, and we'll worry about everything later. For now, we're just getting what we need. If there's any confrontation, we're just going to run the heck out of here. I'm going to take all of this stuff because I think it's all good. And the tobacco, I don't know if I need it, but I'm going to grab it anyway. Okay, I'm going to peek in here. Those guys didn't seem to be bad. So, as much as there are other people here, I'm not sure if they're bad people. We're going to go ahead and open this door because, okay, it won't budge. That's fine. We'll go the other way. And hopefully this guy, he remains peaceable. Okay, I'm going to take it all, but, again, I'm not so sure how much I need that stuff. Mostly I'm just doing this. Okay, he's taking that, so I can't. Let's go to this. I mean, I'm not going to bug these guys. I'm gonna let them do whatever they want to do. Okay, so we got some canned food. That's good. Homegrown tobacco. We're going to take just the normal tobacco. And not sure we need sugar, so I'm going to leave that. So we're getting food, so that's good. And these guys aren't bugging us, so that's good too. And it looks like they are leaving some things. They may be taking valuable things, but take both of those items. And yeah, all of those things stack, so we might as well take it. Let's go upstairs and see if they left me anything. It looks like they're taking food, though, when they can. So we'll be mindful of that. And we'll also be mindful of time to make sure Marco doesn't get left behind. I'm going to just take the normal tobacco. Again, I don't know if that's worth taking, but at least it can be bartered if we need to. Fertilizer, I don't think is worth taking. I honestly think these guys are looting all the food, which is kind of a bummer, but they have guns, I don't. So there's not exactly anything I can do about it. Okay. I'm going to go upstairs now and try and see what's up here. I don't think they went up there, so that might be a possible place to loot. Why there would be food on the roof, I don't know, but we're going to do it anyway. Because it looks like wherever they've been, they've taken food. So, it looks like we can take that, and that's still stackable. Technically the wood isn't, but okay. Is there anything over here? Okay, this guy's coming up now. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with you. I don't want to go outside the supermarket because there's probably not food out there. Okay, we got water. That's good. And this is stackable. I'm not going to take the... Well, I might as well because I have material. I have room. We can always drop stuff. Alright, so let's go downstairs. Where is the... Where's the way to get down there? I just click. Don't know how to get there. I know there was guys down here. Okay, yeah, there it is. Could barely see it. It looks like we do have ways to hide from these guys, but as we saw, it doesn't seem like there's really a need to. Okay, we got more weapon parts. Honestly, I'm going to take this, but that might be something we drop. Honestly, I think these guys got most of the food, but we got some food, so it's not a total loss. Oh, okay, we're getting more food here. Does this stack? No, okay. This should stack. Okay. Alright, so we're not doing too bad here. We're getting some food. We're not having any confrontation. Is this something that's locked? So, the more food we get out of this, the better. Let's go ahead and take that. I know Bruno wanted a cigarette, but I'm not going to prioritize that. Got to keep my eye on the clock, too. I think by 3, I'm going to leave. I'm going to take the board because it stacks. And we're going to take this because it stacks. Only if I see more food and it looks like it's worth it. Alright, I'm going to try and open this. Because I don't think they were in here. And that gives me a higher possibility of getting something I really, really want. But this is a really cool scenario. Essentially, you have other guys, and they're not a threat, but they're taking items that you very much want. Okay, water is stackable. So we got more canned food. That's very good. This is stackable. Okay, we're getting good here. I'm really happy about the canned food. Okay, let's see what we have here. More canned food, please. Okay, what is this? Herbal meds. We might take that as opposed to other things, and we also have vegetables, so we're going to have to... Oh, no, we already have vegetables, so we don't need to drop that. Take that because it stacks. Take that because it stacks. Now we have to think about what to get rid of. So I'm going to take the herbal medicine over the herbs because it sounds better. Okay. Let's take that. Okay, so I think we did pretty good here. Let's keep going because I said by 3 o'clock we'd get out. It looks like it might be something over here. Let's just click on that and get him over there. Fortunately, he's kind of moving slow because he's hurt. and sick, so that is kind of a shame. Okay, bandages. Oh, we need that. And med ingredients. I'm not going to take that purely because I don't know what that's good for. Bandages are important. We have to think about what to leave behind. I'm thinking the boards because I think we could do with the bandages. So now I think it's time to leave, but I don't want to run out purely because I don't want to provoke these guys. All right, I guess I shouldn't click too far out because the sight of me running might provoke these guys, so I don't want to do that. Not until I know where they are and I'm away from them. Okay, I think I'm clear, so I'm just going to hit run to exit. That will get me out of there faster. Okay, so that was a productive scavenge. We didn't have there were other people, but they were not threats, so that worked out. But hey, they had guns, and I was scared just to even. All right, so I have to worry about Bruno because I don't know how his wound is doing. Okay, he's now converted to slightly wounded. Alright, so Bruno, you need to cook. That's kind of what you do. And because we got enough food, he can actually do that for us now. And while he's cooking, Pavel, I'm going to have you... okay, we need fuel. Hopefully we're not running low on boards, because I didn't take very many. But I'm going to make... we're going to need 3 fuel. Might actually use one of those canned goods, though, so as not to waste. So I'm going to use 2 fuel, make that. While that's happening, Pavel, you go sleep. Marco, you go sleep. And then I'll have them eat as the food gets ready. Okay, and now we need Bruno. You need to make food. And I am feeling better about the situation we're in. And then after Bruno's done making the food, I'm actually going to have him eat a canned food. Just to save resources. And then I'm going to have Pavel get up and eat. And then when he's done eating, I'll have Marco get up and eat. And then I'll send those guys back to bed. And then after Marco's done eating... not Marco. After Bruno's done eating, I'll have him start doing more stuff with the house. Okay, Bruno. I need you to come down here and open this. And then we're going to clear up this upstairs. Okay, so Pavel's done eating. He's going to go back to bed. Marco, get up and eat. So we're being a little bit more survivable here. And I think that was purely because of the food that we got. Now we need more supplies. I think we can survive another day with the food we have, but we definitely need to build more things. Okay, so we got a lockpick, that's good, and we got some books, so now we have things to burn, and we got some meds. So we're going to grab all of these. Now, although these guys are slightly wounded, I'm not treating them with bandages and things because it appears to be something that is recoverable with rest. Okay, so now I'm going to have him come up here and take care of this locked door. Dig through here, bust through here, that locked door. I'm hoping this gives us something. Okay. Now, Marco, you need to sleep. Okay, and Bruno is our guy that's in the best state because he got a night's sleep. He's recovered from his more serious wound. So he's actually the guy that's in the best shape. So that's kind of why we're making him do some of these things. Oh, okay, for whatever reason he didn't take my command here. There we go, that's the command I want him to do. And I would like to get more stuff done. It's just the fact that we are constantly having guys that are sick and hurt and tired is a problem. Okay, and hopefully we can get through most of this stuff and get the supplies we should have had on day 1. Okay, so let's get in here. And I'm really optimistic that we'll get this done before the day's over. And you know what I may do? I may start ending the video just before we do the scavenge and go that way, because it seems to be a little bit more a better flow rather than have the scavenge be the end of the day. I mean, the end of the video. Alright, let's get over here. Hopefully this was worth all that junk. Probably isn't, but we can try. Okay, it really wasn't. We just got another lockpick, essentially, and another book. Alright, so now we still do have time, so I'm going to have him come down and build something. I'd like to make a radio. There's other things we can make, though, so we'll look at those before we do it. Whether or not it will get built before the day is over is another thing, but more than likely Bruno's going to be the one that gets the bed tonight, just like last night. And I'm not sure who's going to scavenge it. A lot of that depends on who's in the best state. Okay, so these are a lot of the things that we can build. We can build a radio. That's going to take components, a lot of components, and some electrical parts. A rainwater collector will really help, because that essentially gets us, free, clean water. The only problem with that is that it's taking so many components. I don't think it's the best move for right now. We can also get a heater, but it doesn't look like we have the parts for that. It looks like we need a lot more components. Otherwise, it looks like that's about it for now. We can also make a moonshine still, but that's not high up on my list of things to do. So what I'm thinking is radio for now. And we're going to make it, and we're going to put it in the other, well, if we can put it in this room, I would prefer that. But if not, that's alright. It looks like we can put it in this room. Oh wait, no we can't. So we'll put it in the next room. Put it right by the door. Right there. Place. And then we'll use the radio, and you'll see what the benefit of the radio is through this. It's not really a crucial thing, but it gives you a lot of the story flavor, and it probably also helps for the character's mood to know what's going on, and also yeah, let's use that. You know, just for the entertainment factor that it can do. Okay, so this is one of the news items we got. The rebel leader instructed us to warn the listeners not to cross the front line. Failure to comply could result in death. So essentially all you do is you turn the dial. We're going to start at the beginning of the dial. And you just try and find radio stations. See that blinking light? That means we're getting close. And there it is. Okay, so the upcoming days should still be nice and warm. So that's good. So we don't have to worry about heat just yet. Okay, we have another one coming up. There it is. Some classical music playing. Okay, that was the first message we got. Okay, that was the same message. Okay, we got another one here. The city of Pergorin is suffering extreme shortages, even the most vital supplies. If this goes on, people will soon become scavengers, scouring the city for anything of use. Already happened, dude. That's pretty much it. Let's see if we can leave it on the classical station and see if that has effect. Oh, it does. That's cool. I hope that, like, helps the mood of the survivors, because that would be really cool if it does. Alright, so let's see what we can make here before I don't think we're out of time, but it'd be nice to know what I can make. So it looks like a big thing that we're going to need is components. Now, one thing I have not really discussed yet is the fact that you can improve their different workshops so that you can build other things. And it says you can make an axe or saw blade. We can also fix simple broken firearms and helmets here. Okay, so it looks like we need another upgrade to be able to do make our own ammo. But I didn't know that there was a broken pistol in that one scavenging area, so if I do upgrade my metal shop, I could fix that and make it an actual working gun. So that's what we need. So parts-wise, we're pretty good, but the other two components here, wood and especially the components, we need. We can also do the same thing for pretty much all of the things that have a little arrow plus can be upgraded. So the improved workshop, more sophisticated items and appliances, providing us with more options to get food or meds and trade goods. We can upgrade it further to make electrical improvements, and mostly we just need components for that. So either one would be nice to upgrade, but for now, let's look at the state of our... Oh, okay, never mind. So, as I discussed, I think I'm going to cut it here, and then we'll make the next day another video.